Hello guys, welcome back to another crypto analysis video. Since yesterday, Bitcoin has taken off quite substantially from the 0.39 Fibonacci that we've been looking at. The more I look at this move, the more sure I am, because this is the Fibonacci from the lows to the highs. So the more I'm looking at this, the more sure it looks like the bottom is in for Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that they still believe we can go lower, and there is of course a possibility for that. But the more I look at this, I also like the volume here. It has not been too big of a volume spike, but it's also not small either. So there are definitely big buyers here buying. And of course, the big algorithms are using the 0.3931 Fibonacci that nobody knows about. So if we go here on the 4 hour, we have this very nice V bottom here. Went down, sideways, and then up again. So right now, what is important is that we need to take out these highs here. So the next resistance, we're actually currently at the next resistance. So if we take from the highs here to the lows, and let's say if we delete or we hide this for now and we'll go on the log scale. So if we go away actually from the log scale, we go to the normal scale and we take here from the exact highs to the bottom here. You can see we had a bounce above the 0.31 Fibonacci, but right now we're right at the edge of it. So here on the daily, you can see we got this wick here, which I didn't like. Right now it's Saturday, so it's probably just gonna go sideways, but I would like to see a daily close above the 0.31. So right now, shorter time frame, it looks like Bitcoin is doing something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my Discord group, we actually opened a small short here as a hedge, because we're long a lot of other cryptos, so it's important that we hedge in case Bitcoin would drop down here. But right now it looks like we're climbing above the 0.31 Fibonacci, so our next target will be this demand block here. So here's probably going to be the fifth wave for Bitcoin. So we are going to come here, and then probably we're going to have a correction from this demand block, probably a small reaction, maybe a bit lower. I think we're just going to have a quick drop before then we'll go higher. And as soon as Bitcoin can reclaim it, the 4,200, 900, so 42,900, then I'm going to be super bullish again. But as I said before, I do believe this is the complete bottom for Bitcoin. If we again go here on the daily and we put this one back, it just looks like a perfect fourth wave here on the weekly, in my opinion. So the bull market is ready to start, or to continue, should I say. Maybe some more sideways before then we go higher. And it's important to pay attention to, if you have not drawn this pitchfork on your chart, open trading view, put this pitchfork here from the lows to the highs, and then here again, and then you go to the modify shift. So this here is going to be the Bitcoin bull run top. So if you don't have this pitchfork on your chart, go put it right now, because I can guarantee that this here median line will be the top of the bull market. So the only thing you have to do now is hold Bitcoin until it reaches the median line. If we look here on Ethereum as well, we have similar pattern on the 4 hour. From these highs here, it looks like a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was worried that this would have been the fourth wave. So if we go here on the log scale, first we almost had a bounce from here, but if we go away from the log scale, we had bounce here again. And what I didn't want to see on Ethereum was a drop from here. So I didn't want to see this go down. But as I said, similar on Bitcoin, we have actually, first we pulled back a bit, but right now we're hovering above the 0.31. So it looks bullish to me. It looks like the market wants to go higher. Otherwise, the algorithms would be winning this battle and we would see price dumping. So here we have a very small demand supply block for Ethereum, but I do believe we're going to reclaim it anytime soon. So Ethereum is actually going to follow Bitcoin this time now. So it's important that we pay attention to Bitcoin. But overall, I'm super bullish, and I do believe the bottom is in for Ethereum as well. So here on the daily, our next target will be around 3,100. So 3,100 here. And then we'll go on the log scale. The final target for Ethereum is going to be this shift pitchfork, which is going to be around 4,500, something like this. So Ethereum might do something like this higher time frame, a pullback from here, something like this before we reach it. So this is like something my estimate for Ethereum longer term time frame. Then I would like to cover Solana again. I don't know if I mentioned this in my previous video, but it looks very bullish to me here. I actually went short here in my group around 89, so we bought just before this breakout in my Discord group. So we had this descending trend line here on Solana, and we faked out here. As I said, I remember when we broke out here, I said be careful, gonna go down sideways. What we also did, we broke the lows here, which I also like to see. So we took out a lot of stops, faked out the short as well, and right now we can have the real breakout, which is happening now. So Solana is now going straight to continuing the fifth wave. So Solana is going to 150 now. So here's a good place to start buying Solana if you're holding spot. Personally, I'm looking for small pullbacks here to enter on the 2 hour. So on the 2 hour, I like to take from these lows to the highs. And I'm looking for some deeper correction here to enter. I think it's going to continue to go higher. So in that case, I'll just pull this Fibonacci higher. And then if we do something like this, I'm just looking to buy before we go higher. So I'm looking still to enter a squeeze in a very nice high leverage long on Solana, because if you can enter with a nice leverage long, you can make a lot of money. So if you're interested to catch my next leverage long on Solana, join my free Telegram, link down below. Another crypto here that I was looking at is XRP. Somebody asked me to cover XRP. Here on the daily time frame, I had this demand zone. We had a nice bounce from it. If we go here on the weekly, for the past, let's say since 2019, XRP has only gained around 70%. So XRP makes these big moves, but then it just retraces. So I don't think XRP can be a good longer term investment. I have this median line here, so I do believe at one point XRP will reach it. But there are so many other cryptos that you can be in right now because you're just paying for the time. So even if the bull run starts, XRP might just continue going sideways before then we come up here. And there are much better gains to be made in other cryptos. Well, you can make 200% in this one, but it can take years or a year before we reach it. As you can see, it likes to make these very impulsive moves, then retrace, impulsive move, retrace, impulsive move, retrace. It's just trending slightly higher each time, but personally, this is not something I would look to hold longer term. Here on the daily, it looks like we have some kind of bottom here. What I would be looking is that this is not a fourth wave, so you can look from these highs here to these lows. So here would actually correlate here with a supply block. So you would like XRP to break out above this level so that we don't come down here to be bullish again. Another crypto that I posted in my Telegram is Binance Coin. Here I've been very bullish on this for a very long time, with a perfect top, just a perfect bottom, just like on Bitcoin here at the 0.31. So we came down here. Right now we had a perfect bounce. I do expect us to maybe, since it's weekend, maybe a bit more sideways before then we continue to around 400, 420. So this is one of my favorite that I'm holding as well. Another crypto I have got asked to cover is ING. So this is a very interesting crypto. I believe it has been going quite high since the low, since September, when the bull market started. It has been gone up like 2,300%, something crazy like that. So I do think this is a very good crypto to hold. The thing is, the biggest gains have already been made in this crypto. So in this case, I would not look to hold spot, but I would more look to buy leverage longs in this. So we have this nice pitchfork we have not yet reached. On the bigger time frame, it looks like we have something like 1, 2. I don't think this is a 4, so I think the 4 is we're making it now. Then we're gonna go to the fifth wave. So I do still see here, if we go on the daily, that we can still double in price almost. So let's say if we would touch the median line here, that would be like 95% gain at least, maybe even more. So I would look to enter on some long here. If we go on the 4 hour, let's see, 4 hour, if we can find some nice entry. We have some nice structure here that we came down to. You could try to squeeze in a trade from not these lows here, but the second lows here, something like that. If we get a pullback, I'll just be buying here. You find that substantial low around here, and then you just aim for the highs. This is very risky trades, it looked like, but it's very easy. I have caught hundreds of trades like this, just based on the 0.31 Fibonacci, hundreds of trades. Especially in the bull market, you can easily 45x your money. So if you risk 1,000 on this trade, you can make 45,000. Especially with these very volatile cryptos that are just trending higher. Your best odds are just to look to buy any pullbacks we can get. And this is how you can make a lot of money. So this is what I would be looking for, ING. ICP, somebody also asked me. I had been charting this for a long time. I had this demand block here that I completely forgot about, and we bounced super nicely from here. If we go here on the daily time frame, it looks insanely bullish to me. We had this huge impulsive, so we had this basically impulsive movement, correction, and right now we're going in for the second impulse. So for this, I don't have a pitchfork, but I do believe we can easily take out these highs here when the bull market really starts to get going. So this would be, if you market bot now, that could be another 500%. So this is definitely one of the cryptos that has already moved a lot, but you can easily make 5x your money. So I would be looking to buy this spot. So basically just market buy right now. You could be looking for pullbacks right now. I don't really see any pullbacks. We have some previous structure here. So I'll be looking here. We need to break above this structure here. It's not exactly a supply block, but a supply zone, but there is going to be some resistance here, I do believe. So if we break above this, then I'm going to be super bullish, and then we're just going to continue higher for the final big leg up. So an Elliott wave count on this is a bit difficult to put. Maybe this could have been the second wave and then to the third wave. So something like this, I can imagine. A very small second wave here, fourth wave, and then the fifth wave. So in this case, the target would be around $23. If we come here on the 4 hour, you see we had a close, but when you look at bigger time frame Elliott wave, then you want to look at the daily. So this is very typical how we got a week below the 0.31 into the demand block, and then we bounced. And here on the first touch, actually, we bounced exactly from the 0.31. So these are very powerful Fibonacci's. Also, if we look here from the previous one, we did not reach it. So at some point, price always likes to retrace. So here, first time we did not reach it, so price came up here. We just changed the pivot, and we came here once and then twice again. And right now it looks like it's ready to take off. So this is something I would look to market buy. Right now we had 2 days in a row green, so now on the weekend we might get some red candles. Before then we continue the leg higher. And I think APT is the last one I want to cover for today. Somebody asked me this as well to cover here on the weekly. If you take from these lows here, we have a very nice pitchfork. I don't think this is gonna go as high as the previous coins I just covered, but I do think we can at least see a 50% gain in this. We had this very nice impulse leg here last year. Now we have been just going up, slowly correcting. It looks like we're going up again, something like this. So my first target is gonna be around 13. I'm pretty sure we're going to go there to 13. You could buy this on a 3x leverage, put your stop under these lows here, and then take profit at here 13, 14. The next target I'll be looking at is the modify shift, which is almost the same. It's a 14.2, something like that. So this is definitely a crypto that you will gain by holding. Most cryptos are having this pattern. I don't like that the momentum has slowed down here. So we had like this impulsive move. Then we have kind of a small impulse again, but then it's mostly going sideways. So I do believe it can be a good gainer. Personally, I would be looking for smaller time frame pullbacks. Here we had one. We actually bounced here from the 0.31, but then we got a close below. So you have to be careful when you enter in this type of trades. But I'll be looking for some pullback here at the supply zone. We have a very nice supply zone here that we're about to hit. And so in this case, you can use a pitchfork to enter. I like to use something like this from the highs to the lows. And then let's say we'll make the high here and we'll get a bigger pullback you would like to enter. But overall, I do think the crypto market is very bullish. So I have a hard time seeing that we get any bigger pullbacks for the time being. So I'm still scanning to go long different cryptos with leverage. Mostly I'm just holding spot for now. But yes, it looks super bullish to me, especially when I look at the Bitcoin chart. It looks beautiful to me. We had this drop from the highs. The selling momentum has kind of stopped. We got this reversal. We just need to take out this level right here. Once we have done that, I do think Bitcoin is going to take off, and we're going to continue the bull market to the modify shift, which is going to be around 60, 70, 80,000 depending when we reach it. So the game now is just to hold crypto and do not sell anything. Just buy crypto and hold, and you will make money. Otherwise, I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these longer type of videos, please leave a like down below and comment as well something if that you would like me to cover in the next video. Otherwise, I thank you so much for watching.
No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, is no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different.